You're watching News 4 Today.
Strong sandstorms swept across several provinces in western China yesterday. Strong wind carrying black sands darkened the sky. Cities were left in a cloud of orange dust, and visibility was reduced to almost zero. According to China Central Television, the sandstorms were the worst recorded in 2 provinces in the last 17 years.
That's incredible video.
Yeah, it is.
Almost looked like time lapse.
A little bit of a time lapse, yeah.
Bit.
Hard to imagine, even folks in the settlers in the plain states having to deal in the Dust Bowl areas out in the
That's
Midwest.
That's what it brought to mind for me, too. Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff from Mother Nature. Meanwhile, for us, we're just left with a little bit of fog around first thing on our Sunday morning, everybody, so we'll deal with that for the next little while. But the rain showers that we had on my drive into work early this morning are now long gone, and we have many more dry hours to come before our next chance for rain and thunderstorms rolls in later on this afternoon. But outside right now, a little bit of fog outside this morning as warmer air is trying to move into the area. That's the reason for the fog this morning. Even through the fog, I can tell you that that is the Lincoln Memorial right there. Temperature in downtown Washington climbed up now to 57 degrees. So far, our April rainfall is a little bit behind. An average April has 2.77 inches of rain, and the last 6 Aprils in a row have all been wetter than average. So if we finish up with a dry April this year, that'll be the first dry one in quite some stretch. Visibilities around the area this morning, 4 miles visibility downtown now, 2.5 miles of visibility out in Fairfax and Loudoun counties, only 3/4 of a mile in Frederick, Maryland, but already 10 miles down towards Quantico and 10 miles or more out towards Culpeper. So gradually these visibilities will be lifting. Temperatures are in the upper 50s already around town, low 60s down towards Quantico, mid 60s now into far southern Maryland. Here's a check of Doppler. No rain around the area for now, but there are showers in the forecast for later on today, but it's going to be a while. All the air back out to our west and south is rain-free at this point in time, but once we add a little daytime heating to the mix, that will start to turn things over just a little bit. Most of the stronger thunderstorms now are right along the South Carolina coastline down into parts of southern Georgia and parts of northern Florida as well. So that's where the big severe weather is going to be today. But add a little heat and some instability to the atmosphere around here, and we will be able to cook up some thunderstorms later on this afternoon, and 1 or 2 of them may be able to reach severe limits. So keep a weather eye to the sky after about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. That more unstable air is going to continue to lift on in. As a result, the folks out in Norman, Oklahoma at the Storm Prediction Center have issued a slight risk for severe weather around here today. Yesterday, they had high risk bullseye down across the deep south. One of the few times a year they actually get all the way up to high risk, and boy, did it ever verify with more than 60 reports of tornadoes yesterday across about 5 or 6 states down into the deep south. So for us around here today, that warm front lifting up to about the Mason-Dixon line put us in the unstable sector around here, so that's the reason for the risk of showers and thunderstorms today. As we go through the day, tomorrow as that area of low pressure gets a little bit closer, it'll also bring a chance for a rumble or 2 of thunder into our forecast on Monday, but not looking at quite the severe weather threat tomorrow as we may be facing later on today. So we have some fog out there for now, but gradually we'll thin that out. Might get a break or 2 of sunshine. Noticeably warmer today. Highs will be about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than yesterday. Showers and thunderstorms likely this afternoon, and some of them may reach severe limits. We'll keep you posted on that. And then for tomorrow, a generally cloudy day with scattered showers once again and maybe a rumble or 2 of thunder. The all-important 7-day forecast, a mild start for the week with highs into the low 70s again tomorrow. A little bit cooler as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, but that's when things start to get better around here. The last of the showers should be done with us about sundown on Tuesday. Wednesday looks dry. And then as we finish out the month of April into Thursday and Friday, temperatures zooming back into the 70s, and Saturday will be May the 1st, and we'll be back up close to 80 degrees once again.
That's what we like to hear.
Everybody likes to hear that, except for people who hate hot weather.
This is true. Thanks, Jeff.
Right.
All eyes are on the National Zoo this morning. Everyone wants to know if another baby panda is on the way. Mei Xiong was artificially inseminated back in January and could be expecting a cub. Zoo workers do not know, though, if she is pregnant. They'll have to wait and see if a baby appears because the signs of pregnancy can be deceiving.
She'll start changing her behaviors as though she were pregnant. She'll start nest building, her food consumption drops off, she'll start sleeping a lot more, even if she is actually not pregnant. So that's what makes it very tricky to determine whether she's actually going to produce a cub or not, and we really don't know for sure unless she does or does not give birth.
If she does deliver a healthy cub, it would be important for the species. Only a few thousand pandas live around the world.
Traders, triples, and twinkle toes. Here's An Yang with this week's Kids Post.
Good morning. This week on Kids Post on TV, we're talking stocks, baseball, and princesses. Joining me once again is Tracy Grant from Washington Post Kids Post. Thanks for joining us once again.
Always a pleasure, Ann.
So let's first talk about money.
You know,